Guys, welcome back to the channel. I come to you with a lot of exciting news, and that is to tell you that finally, very soon, we're going to be moving to a place with a very beautiful view where we're going to be raising goats. Yeah. Now you might be thinking, well, Dr. Daniel, you have a lot of goats. That's very true. I have a lot of goats on another farm, which is the breeder farm, but I had considered having goats on the smaller farm too. Now I managed to actually acquire some amount of land close to the smaller farm, close to the commercial layer farm. Now it's probably, as you can see in the background, it's up in the hills. Yeah, in the distance you can see that there's a lot of mist. It's very difficult to see in the distance. Yeah, this side, the hill, it's actually quite some distance that way. Yeah, you'll have a very long distance to go climbing up, and this amount of land that I actually managed to acquire is close to 20 acres already, and there's actually room for expansion. There's neighbors who are willing to expand only if I avail myself with money to purchase the land. So it's very exciting, guys. And you're thinking, why do you want to have another goat farm? Guys, as you might already know, we're going to have the Farm Up Academy going online very soon. And very soon after that, we're going to have a physical academy where guys will be coming over to the farm to do physical trainings about poultry farming. And I thought to myself, why not do the same thing with goats and sheep, where people can actually come and learn as much as possible about goats and sheep. But the cost of land and actually getting a sizable amount of land right where the commercial layer farm is very difficult, very, very difficult. But I actually managed to get this amount of land not so far away. Yeah, this is not so far. It's maybe 4 or 5 kilometers away, and it's quite vacant. Now, if you look in the distance, you'll actually notice that the land is quite rocky. Take a look at that. Loads and loads of rocks, and this is probably one of the least rocky areas you'll come across, but the entire place is full of rocks. Look at all that, you know, in the distance. There's loads and loads and loads of rocks. Yeah, loads of rocks. But that's not a problem, because as you can already see, in between the rocks we actually do have soil, and grasses can grow there. So our plan is going to be to grow as many of the grasses that could actually be consumed by the goats as possible. Now if you look around, the place actually has quite an amount of shrubs. Yeah, we have a lot of shrubs around, and goats naturally love shrubs. If you can take a look in that distance right there, there's a lot of shrubs. Yeah, down the hill there's a very long distance going down the hill, and there's a lot of shrubs. So because of that, it's actually quite exciting, because in the end I'm going to have to construct a goat structure right here, and because the place is very windy, constructing a goat structure is going to be quite complicated. Yeah, very windy. The side where I actually have purchased so far is the side where the wind comes from, loads and loads of strong winds. So that means that the goat structure might not be very safe, because as you can see, the land doesn't have a lot of trees. Yeah, it's mainly plain land. There's not too many trees, so I'm going to have to find a way of actually planting a lot of trees, fast growing trees around the land, on the boundaries, and these are going to act as wind shades around here. But also, because of the very breathtaking view, guys, I'm considering putting a cottage for myself right at the top of the hill that way. Yeah. That side, there is quite a distance at the very top where there's a very breathtaking view. Today is a cloudy day. It won't do it justice. You won't see how beautiful this place is and how it can be. But guys, I've been here before. Luckily enough, I was able to, you know, be accepted to make the payment in chunks. Yeah, so it's about 18 acres right now. I think it can go up to 40 acres all around the hill. There's people on the other side of the hill who have actually been willing to sell. They have sold small portions already to me, and so I want to put all this together, and with time I'll be able to literally purchase the entire hill, and that might get to maybe about 40 acres or a little bit more than that, and then there we can have quite a number of goats here. Yeah, guys, I want to keep maybe 200 goats on this land, maybe more, 300, depending on how they'll be able to actually handle the area and utilize the place, and how well the grasses will actually be able to serve the animals so that they don't starve. So yes, guys, I'm quite excited, very, very excited. I know that the place is going to work out very well for us. We're going to construct a goat shed, not very big, because currently I have maybe 11 sheep and maybe about the same number of goats. Next week I'm going to be acquiring a really good breed of goats, It's a cross, it's not pure breed, it's a cross, because I want to be getting new guys working over here, so I want to slowly introduce them to the thing. So I'm going to be getting that. Also, I'm going to be getting some sheep onto the land, a bit more sheep, so that slowly by slowly these numbers can increase. Slowly by slowly we can have the new breeds come in and grow. Honestly, at the beginning right now, my goal is not to have you know, the biggest number of goats. It's simply to grow slowly and actually show you guys that it is possible to actually start slowly and actually grow to very huge numbers, because you guys are going to see with the commercial farm, you were able to see that I started with only 800 chickens, and right now what? We've looked after over 60,000 chickens on the commercial layer farm. So imagine how much we can do with the goats with just such a small place. Yeah, so we want to start off with just the small number of animals we have, maybe a little bit over 20, but very soon with every step I'm going to be sharing with you guys, giving you guys the motivation, explaining to you how to actually grow it, the path we are taking, how to deal with the staff. And when the people decide that they actually want to come and do physical trainings, you guys will actually be able to come here. It's something that I'm going to put a lot of emphasis on. Maybe I'll get a few places where guys can reside, cottages where some of you guys can reside and live very comfortably and learn as much about goat farming as possible. So I'm excited. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Tell me about it. I know you guys are going to enjoy this. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, that way you never miss out on an upload. Catch you very soon with another one. Lots of love. Bye-bye.